everyone, and welcome back to Tokyo Tuesdays, the segment in which I head to the Tokyo Disney theme parks to sample and review every last eatery. For our 43rd episode, we're trying out Squeezer's Tropical Drink Bar in Tokyo Disneyland. To find Squeezer's Tropical Juice Bar, start by heading straight into the World Bazaar. Keep going straight towards the palace until you pop out the other side. Veer to your left and head down and around the circular path that leads back towards the palace. If this path was a clock and the palace was at 12 o'clock, make a left turn at about 9 o'clock, just after the Crystal Palace. Head straight through the entryway into Adventureland. Continue going straight through the first intersection. Once through, make an immediate hard left, and there you'll find Squeezer's Tropical Juice Bar. Squeezer's Tropical Juice Bar is a counter-service location that you would think is all about the drinks, but actually has as many ice cream flavors available as drink options. Surrounded by colorful plants and boat remnants, this location exudes a laid-back, casual feel. Alright, so today we went to Squeezer's, which I assumed was going to be mostly juices, but is actually mostly soft-serve ice cream. They did have a mango juice, but I opted for the soft-serve ice cream because it sounded good. This is a mango soft-serve ice cream, and I'm going to eat it before it melts any more than it already has. Yep. So, much like the Darth Vader ice cream over in Tomorrowland, this sort of has the texture of a sorbet. I don't think it is a sorbet, but there's something about the texture that reminds me of sorbet. It is also very, very, very definitely mango flavored. It's an intense flavor, but not a bad one. Yay. The tree I'm sitting under is shedding on me. My brain. Brain freeze. So, as you might expect, there's not a lot to say. It's soft serve. It's delicious, especially on a hot day. It's going to be especially delicious. Yeah. I like it. I'll see you at the next place. Our ice cream's finished, so now it's time to see how it ranks. Service. Service is a 4 out of 5. The employees at this location were really great. They were very understanding when I did that weird thing I do when I just sort of wander up to take B-roll footage. And they were very chatty and funny and smiley, and just generally they seemed like genuinely nice people. They also complimented me on my Japanese when I was actually doing my ordering, and compliments go a long ways with me. So, 4 out of 5. Atmosphere. Atmosphere is a 2 or a 3. This is kind of a strange one. There are certain distances that you can stand and this location feels very plain and unassuming, and others where you stand and it looks great. So say you're standing like a medium distance away from it, it doesn't really look that special, but once you get either up close or further away, it looks great. I don't know how that works, that's just the impression that I got from it. I do like the sort of laid-back beach shack feel it has going for it. For some reason it makes me think of Jimmy Buffett. I don't know why. I do have questions, however, about Squeezer. Like, is Squeezer supposed to be Ka? Does he think this disguise is working? Is it a cousin of Ka? Is Squeezer Ka's stage name? I want to know more about this Squeezer character. Please tell me more. And then you just have some really beautiful flowers around. So we'll call it a 3 out of 5. Give me more Jungle Book references or a backstory to Squeezer and maybe we can bump it up to a 4. Price point. Price is a 3 out of 5. The cones here cost 310 yen, which is pretty average for the park. If you're coming from America, you might expect to get a little bit larger portion for that price, but for Japanese servings, it's pretty average. 3 out of 5. The food itself. The food is a 3 out of 5. I mean, it's ice cream, so it's good. It doesn't really do anything to distinguish itself, like there's no special flavor, no special topping, no special cone or anything like that, so it doesn't really stand out, but it's good. It's ice cream. I would have liked to see more drink options on the menu. They call themselves a bar, so I was expecting more liquid fare, but you know, what they do offer is good. 3 out of 5. Overall rating. Overall, this gives Squeezer's Tropical Fruit Bar an average rating of 3.25 out of 5, which seems about fine. We'll leave it there. The lineup. With a 3.25 out of 5, this ties Squeezer's Tropical Fruit Bar with 6 other eateries. I'm gonna go ahead and slot it in just under the Great American Waffle Company, earning it 11th place on the master list. Teddy Roosevelt Lounge, Sebastian's Calypso Kitchen, and the Sultan's Oasis all have Squeezer's beat on atmosphere, and the Great American Waffle Company beats them out handily on food. Meanwhile, on the counter service lineup, it faces a very similar set of ties, and it all shakes out in a very similar way, this time earning 10th place. So, that's it for this week. Come back next week if you want to find out where I'll be then. If you have any suggestions or comments, please feel free to leave those down below. We'd love to hear from you. Give this video a big ol' thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you like what we do. We'd surely appreciate it. If social media is more your flavor, you can find us there. Links to that in the description box below, and I will see you next week for another Tokyo Tuesday.